because I was gonna have you do it right now. You have any figs or any? No. But no, so you take ginger.
And cut off the skin so that you're exposing the meat of it and exposing.
Real spicy.
Tie it on a piece of floss, you guys.
Yeah.
Piece of
I
floss.
mean, it's logic to me, but
Yeah.
tie it on a piece of floss so you don't lose it.
Mm-hmm. Or you
Oh,
can
has
shape
it-
it. You can shape it. You
Yeah,
shape
sure.
it into the shape of a butt.
Has
plug.
that, now,
Butt plugs
who lost a
have
fig in
flanges.
your ass?
Nobody lost anything.
Oh, okay.
I was letting people know because maybe I thought that was logical
Right.
from
Yeah.
as soon as I wanted to play, but warning.
But there's a reason
People
why
listening.
people end up in the hospital.
Hello.
with things like that.
Gerbil.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So was figging
Gerbil.
was figging the one thing, the last kink that you were like surprised that you liked?
No, that fire play.
Fireplace.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
we
I
did.
definitely I
Fireplace
had
is a lot of fun.
I had a phobia of. I just crossed a picture of when I first got into like the season. Like being an adult entertainer when I went to New York and y'all it's Ramadan and I took shahada at the same time I became a adult entertainer pretty much and I have
the sacred and the profane.
I have
There
this
you go.
I have this beautiful picture of me wearing like a bralette with like a skirt so my skin is completely exposed and like some tights and these boots and I'm like tied up. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw it on my Fat Life, and I have my hajib on, and everything else is pretty much exposed, and I'm in robe, and like I post that on my private Facebook, like, and people were like, "The fuck?" Like I'm from Arkansas, don't forget.
No,
Like,
but-
they were definitely.
But I
like,
get where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I get it on an artistic level and on a hot fetish level too.
yeah, I do not.
And that's
cross-
everything you do.
I do not cross that into like the first time I went on Ethnic Kink, Lou looked at me and because he didn't expect me to have my head covered, and then he looked at me, he's like, and then I was like, I'm coming, I'm getting my makeup ready. And he's like, all right. He didn't say, it is what it is, but I don't cross that line. But in the future I do, I see a lot of potential for teaching domination and submission very well because the term is we are all slaves of God, and I'm like, oh, play that up. I definitely am into religious fetish. No offense, God, but made me who I am.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, God made me who I am. That's definitely like
Those vanilla atheists.
those vanilla Muslims.
You'd be surprised. I know a couple. Yeah.
There's a line that says you can have sex, but before you come into the mosque, please go wipe your face with dirt.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, that's those vanilla people.
So in the future, you're gonna be crossing the art with the fetish.
Once I step my game up a little bit more, because I feel, I told you guys last time, I wanted to come into the scene and do it what I said is proper. Do all, be under people.
Well, you feel you got the respect of the scene now?
No. And I'm not even completely ready to claim that, but I have very specific things that have happened where I'm going to just kind of up the ante for myself and just kind of cut off certain.
Well, being on the Dark Mark show twice gives you some credibility.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
But tell us about the art show and how we can see online and everything else.
All right, so the gallery is 1162 LA Gallery. It's 1162 Glendale Avenue. That's Echo Park, Sunset. And that will be June 9th. And when you go to goddessm'Penzi
Or M'Penzi, like I said.
M'PenziBarbie.com.
M'Penzi.
And then you go, or you look up my name, or you guys are on my Instagram. Make sure you go RSVP, or just make sure you show up. And it'll be June 9th. I'm gonna say 7. We haven't set on a date, but it'll be starting around 7.
And if you go, make sure you know there's gonna be needle play.
Yes.
Hope you can handle it.
Yeah.
Of course, all our friends are just super kinky. They're like, oh. But
Yeah.
if you can't handle it,
Yeah.
then
I
you know.
have a model from Latex Latinas, the Gas Mask Girls. They played on the Susan Black show. I have
You have the gas mask
2
girls on.
Yeah, I accidentally gave them the wrong date, Mark, and
It's
I
okay.
thought I was gonna have like a second model.
That's okay. That's all right. It's all right.
But they
Yeah.
were very open to that.
We'll
and
have a separate show with the
I
gas
would
mask.
love a group of little Melanitas
Right.
to play with.
Well,
Awesome.
To play with.
because we got some kinky stuff next week. I'll tell you about it. But anyway, how so it's goddessm'Penzi.com.
Yeah, Barbie. Goddess M'Penzi Barbie.
Goddess M'Penzi Barbie.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to have that Barbie. I tried to
Is
play it
Mattel
off.
going after you?
Not yet. I've tried to play it off because the character is M'Penzi Barbie Ann, because I'm from the South.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh man, you guys come for me. I'm just gonna try to play it off.
M'Penzi
Mm-hmm.
Barbie or Barbie Ann on Facebook, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, always at the light.
1162 Gallery, June 9th.
Yes, yes.
Very cool.
And Damon, you've been
Thank
great.
you.
You've been great. I
Thank you
can't
for
wait to hear
your
more. We
knowledge.
just barely scratched the surface of
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
And you know, it's always beautiful. Hannah's in love with you. Where do people get a hold of
I see
you?
the hearts coming.
Yeah.
Through Slave to Bondage.
Slave to Bondage, where
Yeah.
that's
Slave to
Damon
Bondage.
Central, and there's all sorts of stuff going on.
Strict things happen to girls who need it.
I'll bet they do. Now, are there any performances coming up? Anything going on?
No, I don't think.
Well,
I've
there's something, but
scheduled
you
any.
can't say it on the air.
Oh yeah, we have a live show here. Let's say that.
Well,
You may speak, Zoe.
thank you very much. I appreciate the permission. Well, we can't really announce it quite yet, but we are doing a live show with some very exciting people coming up. So hopefully you'll check in and then follow us. Every month we'll be doing a show.
So this will be starting in the summer?
June 18th.
June 9th?
June's gonna be a
18th?
busy.
Yeah,
June's
we'll-
gonna be a freaky,
sexy-
kinky
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
So-
Bring us back in June.
We'll announce it on the 1st, on June 1st.
All right. SlaveToBondage.com. You guys are a delight. Hannah is always Hail Hannah Box 666.
On Instagram, that's
On Instagram.
BAKK, not BACH.
I
Right.
know. The
Yeah.
first time I looked you up, I was like,
Right.
And don't
Hail Hannah Box
forget,
666.
don't
Very
forget to
metal.
check out the Dirty Horror, other things
Yeah.
they put up on there, because they're awesome. Follow
Awesome.
them.
and follow her grandpa.
Yeah, follow
All
Grandpa.
around. And,
Yeah.
and, that's, and I'm Goth Comedian on everything. Next week, we've got KCT Girl and Allison Lake coming on. So it's going to get kinky again.
Nice.
Freaky, kinky, whatever you like. I trust me, my mind is wandering all over the place. We're gonna go and do some bloodletting right now. So anyway, everybody listening to Renegade Radio, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, have a wonderfully creepy week. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.